It's very much a temple of football, the Santiago Bernabeu, right here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, here on the commentary position, joined by Lee Dixon to help me describe all the action, and we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Borussia Dortmund.
Well, Derek, I hope you are as excited as me to start the Champions League. Always a special atmosphere. Both teams will be hoping for a long journey, or it may be very, very short. We're about to find out.
Have been in building mode for many a year now, and make no mistake, Lee, the Champions League will be the most coveted prize of all for them to win.
Yeah, absolutely. The group stages in the past have not been a real problem for them, but it's just getting over that final hurdle in order to get into semi-finals and finals and actually win the trophy. So a lot's expected of them because of that money, but they need to produce.
And the PSG team looks like this. Alphonse Areola between the posts. Thiago Silva plays alongside Marquinhos in central. Ander Herrera starts alongside Marco Verratti in the engine room. And up front, Kylian Mbappe plays alongside Edinson Cavani. Edinson Cavani now. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. I would imagine, Lee, in the pre-match team meeting, the defenders will have been told to keep an eye on Neymar.
Well, basically, you've got to keep him out the box because he's got such a brilliant finishing ability that you give him half a yard, he will score. So keep him as far away from your goal as possible.
Edinson Cavani now. Here's Mbappe. Well, it might still work out for them. Bernat. Keeper did his job to begin with. There it is! And just the ideal start.
Well, here's the replay. The keeper's made a save, but it's not good enough. It's back into play. He was first to react, and it's in the back of the net.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? And back in business, advantage PSG. With Marco Reus. And I can remember watching PSG when they didn't have the attached glamour that is part of the story now. It's always intriguing watching them in the Champions League these days, Lee.
Well, it is when they're in a position to go out really and buy any player they want. That does not give you an advantage, especially when it comes to winning your own league, but also in the Champions League as well.
Mbappe. Oh, surely. Wonderful chance, and he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him, and no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, we can take another look at this. There's nothing much the keeper can do. Close range finish, really good play, and he doesn't miss from there.
It's going their way, 2-0. That's out brilliantly, Herrera. Paco Alcácer, playing with purpose and control. But he dealt with that ball played in rather well. A real opening now. Well, he did his best to remain onside, but just failed.
Yeah, it was close, but that's all it needs to be, close. He was offside.
Well, he was just a fraction offside then.
That's all he needs to be, a fraction, and it was so close.
This is Neymar. Meunier. Off the crossbar with that effort. Rather unfortunate.
Well, it's a decent effort. Sometimes you're taught by coaches to aim high over the goalkeeper. That time just hits the crossbar. Well, as we can see from the stats, PSG enjoying the bulk of possession here. If you don't control the ball...
Firing it towards goal. As an attacking player, you rather hope you'll get the decision in your favour, but offside here.
Yeah, the defence got that spot on, and so did the linesman.
The ball with Marco Reus. Torgan Hazard running with the ball confidently. Oh goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Here's Mbappe. Kimpembe. Mbappe with it. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? For a counter to succeed, it has to happen at lightning pace. It didn't. And that was a very fine read. Edinson Cavani now. It has to be. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Well, he didn't catch it the way he intended on the volley.
No, on volleys, you've got to keep your eye on the ball, and he just wavered a little bit. Not one he'd be looking back on very fondly.
And Witsel with it. The ball with Marco Reus. Brandt with it. And possession lost, intercepted. It is to be a throw-in. That is excellent pressure high up the pitch. Jadon Sancho. Alcázar. And given away by Dortmund. And he's got the beating of his opponent. The referee's vote. Surely! Excellent block by Thiago Silva. Chance to reduce the arrears. I don't think the goalkeeper will be complaining about poor finishing like that, Lee.
No, it's not about the goalkeeper. It's about that poor effort. That really is awful.
On the ball, Torgan Hazard. Well, they get high marks for that. And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Borussia Dortmund have given it away. Here's Mbappe. Cavani. Going for power there, but just too much elevation on the shot lead.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek, with pace. He's a little unlucky.
Torgan Hazard. Wonderfully weighted pass. Alcázar. And they'll have to throw it back in play. Sancho now. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. So close to keeping himself onside, but offside is the verdict.
Well, and that's his job, the linesman. Give those tight offside decisions and get them right.
Cut out by Kimpembe. He's given it straight to the opposition. Here is Juan Bernat. Might be able to get in behind the defence. The goals keep going in for them. I don't think they're going to throw this away now. Absolutely omnipotent.
Well, here's the replay. You have to say it's been a thorn in the side of the opposition all match. It's a good finish and a richly deserved hat-trick.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Kimpembe. Bernat. Here's Mbappe. An unforced error, you've got to say. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. You'll be hard-pressed to see many better saves than that. Roman Bürki. And a throw-in forthcoming. Cut out brilliantly, Herrera. And Neymar. Here's Marquinhos. Always voracious, Verratti to win it back. Mbappe. And on the basis of that effort, quite clearly, he's not wearing his shooting boots at the moment.
Well, it was a strong effort, used his laces, but screwed it well off target.
"15 minutes remaining. Attempting to play catch-up in this second half. Lee, what ought the priorities to be?
Well, Dortmund, for me, not been their best night of football, but they're still in this game. That's the most important thing. We used to say on the pitch, you'll get one more chance before the end if you're losing. Will they get one?
Mario Götze. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Here is Juan Bernat. This is Neymar. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? No luck for Neymar in the passing department. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Inside the final 5 minutes now. He's going forward well here. Cavani. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. The offside flag had to go up, and it did.
Yeah, look along the line. Look along the line.
Substitution it is for Dortmund. Cavani. And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. It's Kimpembe now. Meunier. Cavani. Playing with purpose and control. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And that is all for this game. It's an ideal start for Paris Saint-Germain. They have 3 points from their first game in the... Bernat. Keeper did his job to begin with. There it is, and just the ideal start.